Alright, let's dive into this. So, Warner Brothers, a studio with a century-long legacy, is potentially being acquired by Paramount, which got me thinking, what are the films that truly define their legacy? Here's my take on some of their most iconic movies, but with a twist. I'm not just listing them, I'm unpacking why they matter, what makes them unique, and how they've shaped cinema. Let's go. First up, Blazing Saddles. Now, this isn't just a comedy, it's a bold, satirical masterpiece. Mel Brooks doesn't hold back, tackling racism head-on with humor that's as sharp today as it was 50 years ago. What's fascinating is how it breaks the fourth wall, literally invading the Warner Brothers studio backlots. It's not just funny, it's meta, it's daring, and it's a reminder of how comedy can challenge norms. Personally, I think it's underrated how this film still feels relevant in today's conversations about race and satire. Then there's Goodfellas. Scorsese's mob epic isn't just a crime film, it's a character study. Ray Liotta, De Niro, and Pesci aren't just playing gangsters, they're embodying the allure and the decay of that lifestyle. What many people don't realize is how Scorsese's personal touch, like casting his own mother, adds this layer of authenticity. It's not just about the violence, it's about the family dynamics, the rise and fall, and the dark humor that keeps it from feeling too heavy. In my opinion, it's Scorsese's most personal crime film. The Adventures of Robin Hood. Now, this is Errol Flynn at his peak. But what's really interesting is how this 1938 film still feels fresh. The sword fights, the chemistry between Flynn and Olivia de Havilland, it's all so vibrant. If you take a step back and think about it, this movie defined the swashbuckler genre. It's not just a period piece, it's a masterclass in charisma and adventure. A detail I find fascinating is how Flynn's Robin Hood remains the definitive version, even after so many adaptations. Inception, Nolan's mind-bending sci-fi thriller. What this really suggests is that Nolan isn't just a director, he's an architect of narratives. The way he layers dreams within dreams, each with its own time dilation, is genius. But what makes this really interesting is how it's not just about the plot, it's about the emotional core, Cobb's guilt and redemption. The Hans Zimmer score? Iconic. This raises a deeper question. How often do blockbuster films balance complexity with emotional depth like this? The Big Sleep, Bogart and Bacall's chemistry is electric. But what people often miss is how this noir film isn't just about the mystery, it's about the relationship at its center. The way Bogart plays Marlowe, cool, witty, yet vulnerable, it's a performance that defines the genre. From my perspective, this film is a testament to how a great partnership can elevate a story. It's not just a whodunit, it's a study of trust and betrayal. Heat, Michael Mann's crime masterpiece. One thing that immediately stands out is the diner scene between De Niro and Pacino. It's not just a meeting, it's a clash of ideologies, a moment of mutual respect between two men on opposite sides of the law. What this really suggests is that Mann isn't just making a heist film, he's exploring the human cost of obsession. The heist sequences are incredible, but it's the emotional weight that makes it timeless. The Matrix, a game changer. What many people don't realize is that beyond the groundbreaking visuals, it's a deeply philosophical film. Neo's journey isn't just about saving humanity, it's about self-discovery and free will. The sequels may have diluted its impact, but the original remains a sci-fi classic. In my opinion, it's one of the few films that redefined what cinema could do, both visually and thematically. Unforgiven, Eastwood's deconstruction of the Western. What makes this really interesting is how it challenges the myth of the gunslinger. Eastwood's money isn't a hero. He's a man haunted by his past, forced to confront it. The film's tense, understated tone is a far cry from traditional westerns. From my perspective, it's Eastwood's most nuanced work, both as a director and actor. Casablanca, the ultimate classic. What this really suggests is that sometimes the most iconic films are the ones that balance romance, sacrifice, and moral ambiguity. Bogart's Rick isn't just a hero, he's a man making impossible choices. The film's bittersweet ending is a reminder that true love sometimes means letting go. In my opinion, it's not just a great film, it's a cultural touchstone that continues to resonate. So, there you have it. These films aren't just Warner Brothers' greatest hits, they're a testament to the studio's ability to push boundaries, tell timeless stories, and work with visionary filmmakers. As we speculate about the studio's future, it's these films that remind us of its legacy. What's your take? Which Warner Brothers film do you think defines their legacy? Let me know in the comments.